A man who had not walked in years lay on a thin mat near a crowded street while life passed him by. People avoided his eyes. One day, Jesus stopped in front of him. The noise of the crowd faded. Jesus looked at him and said, "Rise, take up your mat and walk." Fear tried to hold him down, but faith pushed him forward. Strength rushed into his legs. Slowly he stood. The same mat that once carried him was now in his hands as he walked away. Those who had ignored him stepped back in awe at what Jesus had done. Thousands followed Jesus into a dry and empty place, listening for hours as the sun lowered. Hunger spread through the crowd. The disciples saw a problem, but Jesus saw provision. A boy offered 5 loaves and 2 fish. It seemed too small. Jesus gave thanks and began to break the bread. It multiplied in his hands. Everyone ate until they were satisfied, and there was food left over. In the hands of Jesus, little became more than enough. At a wedding filled with music and laughter, the joy suddenly faltered. The wine had run out. Quietly, Jesus told the servants to fill heavy jars with water. They obeyed, unsure of what he was doing. When the water was poured out, it had become the finest wine anyone had tasted. Celebration returned stronger than before. Through Jesus, what seemed ordinary became extraordinary. In a valley overshadowed by fear, a giant named Goliath mocked an entire army. No soldier dared to face him. Among them stood a young shepherd named David. He had no armor, only a sling and 5 smooth stones. While others saw Goliath's size, David trusted God. With one precise throw, the stone struck the giant. Goliath fell. In a single moment, courage defeated fear. A violent storm crashed against a small boat at night. Waves rose high and the disciples feared for their lives. Water filled the vessel as panic filled their hearts. Then Jesus stood and spoke into the wind. "Peace, be still." Instantly the storm stopped. The sea became calm. The same waters that threatened them obeyed the voice of Jesus. Late at night, a single mother sat alone at her kitchen table. Unpaid bills spread before her. Exhaustion weighed heavily on her spirit. Through tears, she whispered a quiet prayer to God, asking for help. The next morning, an unexpected opportunity arrived. A job she had not anticipated, support she had not imagined. What looked like the end became a new beginning. When she thought she was alone, God was already making a way.